And Ansel Elgort is here to provide us some much needed thirst. He posted this nude photo
Denny.
showering and it broke the internet. So much, in fact, that I want to know. Ansel has since deleted this Instagram post, but of course we have it. What did you think of it?
It was a lot. No pun intended, because he's showing a lot of skin. Honestly, we're used to seeing thirst traps on Instagram all the time, whether they're like shirtless, the muscles. I mean, even people at the gym putting stuff on their Insta stories.
Right.
It's all a thirst trap. But when you see someone, posing and using their hand to cover their, area, it was just a lot of skin. It was a lot of skin, but I understood what he was doing in the name of charity, because here's the thing: if you need people to donate, if you need people to be aware of this, you got to do something that's eye-opening. And
yeah,
just that.
that's exactly right, because I kind of buried the lead. He did do this to raise money, okay? So he posted the photo and linked to a GoFundMe page for Brooklyn for Life, which are feeding frontline workers in Brooklyn, New York, and at Brooklyn hospitals. The picture, though, pulled it off, though. It raised $14,000 in 4 hours, and it has currently raised over $200,000 of its $1 million goal. So, I mean,
why did he delete it? Did he made the goal, so he's like, okay, I can take it down now?
Did you realize that everybody was writing about it? Like, listen, in the time of the coronavirus pandemic, people need some news and some moments of levity. And I feel like everyone hopped on this and it became a headline. Maybe he got a little camera shy.
It could, no, because if you're posing like that, first off, you ain't camera shy. But I think the best part about it is that his dad took the photo.
Oh my God.
So
those Hawkeye fans.
Maybe his dad doesn't want the attention.
I loved it. Fans noticed that he had tagged his dad in the Instagram post. His dad's Ansel Elgort, who's like a famous photographer. He's shot for Vogue before. So at least he has the right people taking his photo, and make it look very classy.
Yeah, and you can't hire anybody right now. Everyone needs to be socially, isolated and whatnot. Right. So if you have a photographer who's very good in your house, use them. But it's just, I mean, obviously, it's his dad. He raised him. He's seen Ansel in every way, shape, or form. But still, I mean, he's a grown man now. Things are different.
We'll call it a bonding moment, okay? At least he's not quarantining himself. I do want to flag a couple of my favorite reactions to the post, though. I mean, Logan Paul simply commented, yes. Nikita Dragon, YouTube star, before he took down the post, wrote, "The fact you're selling nudes for charity, we don't deserve you, sir." I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Like I said, he got the people talking, and it raised the money. So we thank you, Ansel, for doing the Lord's work out here.
Ooh, Cass, I'm putting you on the spot. Which celebrity do you hope posts a nude next in the name of charity for the coronavirus?
You know the answer to that one.
Is it Nick Jonas?
It is Nick Jonas. I'll also Blake Shelton too. I would love to see him do something like this.
Hopefully sans the mullet, though. It's got to be Maluma for me, speaking of Calvin Klein. We're trying to raise money here.
I know. You just interviewed him the other day. You should have had him do it.
Oh my gosh, shameless plug. That's going up tomorrow on ET Online.
Great. Woo!
Listen, something else that has everybody talking is quarantine Kylie. Kylie Jenner was snapped by the paparazzi with a handful of snacks, some quarantine snacks, but she was barefaced, makeup-free. You can't tell in this photo, but she was also barefoot. I mean, this was definitely a side of Kylie I haven't seen in a very long time. I was shook.
Celebs, they're just like us.
I was like, she's normal.
I'm not gonna lie. My mom, like, she reads like ET Online all the time, and so she, you know how she like screenshots articles and like sends them with her commentary. Of course, I got that photo, and then the comment, "She looks 12." But where is the lie? My mom is not wrong in this. She looks a lot younger without the whole glam and the lip liner and all that. She looks normal.
No, totally. The reactions to this was so funny because we're so used to full glam Kylie Jenner, Kylie skin, Kylie lip liner, like the whole shebang, right?
The lashes, the hot, like all of it.
All of it. And that just goes to show you that, come on, obviously these celebrities are going and sitting in this glam chair for hours.
And they just want their snacks.
And then she just wanted her snacks. I couldn't get past how smiley and happy she looked. And I'm like, you know what? It's nice to kind of see Kylie like this every once in a while. I was like, I was here for it. She looked fresh faced, and I'm like, oh, you little cutie.
I mean,
I
that's
liked
what
it.
food will do to you.
I know.
No, I think, obviously she's smiling. She knows the cameras are around, but I think I think it really is a genuine smile coming from her. And I think maybe part of that has to do with the amount of time she's been able to spend with her daughter in this quarantine. Those photos were taken as she was visiting her best friend, which raises some questions of like social isolation. That's a whole nother conversation. We'll have to get out the tea for that. But, she's been spending a lot of time with Travis and her daughter Stormy. And I think that just, and also like the time off from work for her, being able to lay low, it's different. And, I think she has a positive vibe from this. And, I feel like what's going to come out of this quarantine when it comes to Kylie Jenner is some type of new business, because I know, I feel like she's been using this time to like really work on what's next possibly.
Right.
And I feel like something's coming now.
I feel like that's the only way to kind of like get through this time, right? Is to be creative, to be productive. Obviously, she has Stormy to take care of, and that's a huge responsibility. But if I were her, she probably was already building whatever the next part of Kylie Empire is before the quarantine, and now she's like, well, click away. I'm sure she's on Zoom meetings trying to set up the next big thing.
Oh, she's smiling all the way to the bank, Denny.
Yeah. Ooh, question for you though. Yeah. Which I honestly don't know which Kylie Jenner she prefers, but which do you? Like full glam Kylie, like on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, or makeup free, all natural in the street?
I love the all natural because of what it stands for and showing her millions and millions of young followers, especially, that they don't need the whole face of makeup. And I know it sounds like a double standard because I'm here right now with fake lashes and highlighter. And
professionals.
But I do love her I love her glammed up because I take inspiration from it, to be honest with you. I see her lip combos and the colors and the way she does things, and I learn from it, to be honest. I mean, I'm out here doing this all by myself, so I need someone to teach me. But I don't know. What do you prefer? All natural Kylie or glam Kylie?
I loved seeing her smile and like her lip natural and everything without the makeup, but I have a feeling that I'm going to actually answer my first question, which is I think that Kylie actually prefers when she's full glam. She wouldn't be in the makeup business if she wasn't. And so I almost prefer it too, because it showed me when I saw the makeup free Kylie that she knows how to do a face beat. She puts her money where her mouth is. She's literally building an empire out of one of her biggest passions. And we've seen her makeup tutorials. She's good. Like
Yeah, 100%. She probably feels her best self when she's glam too, because it reminds her of the boss she is. I know that sounds so dumb, but really, like, I would, you know how it feels to get, even just putting on a nice t-shirt and putting on some earrings and, doing your hair. And it's a different mental state. You feel like you could take on the world. I know Victoria Beckham always used to say she does her best work in heels. And like, I feel like I relate to that, even though I'm wearing slippers right now.
Right. I can relate. I was at my wit's end. I was like, I'm not in the mood. I'm going to wear a hat today. And I'm like, no. What? And then I did my hair and I did feel better. You feel like you're powerful.
But
speaking of hair though, someone else who switched up their look, JoJo Siwa. We know her for the iconic big bow, the high ponytail. Well, she finally let down her hair in a new TikTok video. She literally traded it in for this like natural wavy hair, which I thought was gorgeous.
Denny, I have been interviewing JoJo for years, literally since the start of my career. And I never thought this day would come. I mean, I used to, spend time with her in the green rooms before interviews and whatnot, and like kind of see her let her hair down, no pun intended, and be like, off camera. And I've never once seen her without a ponytail. And it's been years. So this was so crazy to see. But I mean, we talk about this all the time, especially when JoJo comes to visit us at ET, is she is growing. Like she is like full, she's already over halfway to 20 years old, which is crazy to believe. So it's just like, I mean, she's growing, she's changing things too. And then also, I mean, just the mere fact that we're in quarantine, like she don't want to dress up every day.
I feel you on that, but also I feel like, it was part of her, it was for content. Like, I think she knew this was going to get a lot of attention.
For sure.
The only other time I've seen her take her ponytail out was when remember she became a Visco girl like on her YouTube
Yes.
channel. And I just feel grateful for her forehead and her hairline. Like, give it a break. You're pulling that hair so far back. Like, let it down every once in a while, especially in quarantine. Something tells me she's rocking that probably on the day-to-day while we're all self-isolating than the bows and the ponytail.
It's like when Ariana Grande recently took out her hair. I mean, it made headlines because when something is so symbolic of an individual, it's like when we are introduced to them without it, it's like, oh my God, who is this person?
It's so true. And it works for them, though. I hope they kind of rock that in their next era. You know, the waves.
Oh, for sure.
It looks good on JoJo.
I'm sure there's going to be a day where she retires the bows, maybe, or maybe not, because that's half of her empire is her bow line. She's got to be like Kylie. She's got to wear it.
You know, I just realized that I was like, I've been rocking my natural waves in quarantine. I'm basically JoJo Siwa and Ariana Grande.
You know what? There's nothing wrong with natural. I took out my extensions, even though actually, wait, that looked like an extension, but it's my ear. We're losing it. Day 45. Lord.
We were staring at ourselves for too long on this thing. Okay, Cass, so another person who actually has switched up their look in quarantine is Vlog Squad member Scotty Sire. I interviewed him yesterday. He shaved his beard. Like,
did you recognize him?
No. And he called it out too. He says it's really weird for him right now. It's like his face is so bare and naked, and we've gotten used to his like scruffy look, right? So not only that, he's also switched up his Instagram handle. This boy is going through a transformation.
He's rebranding.
He really is. And just in time for this rebrand, he's got a new single out called Men Are Trash. I talked to him about that, and also he taught me a little TikTok dance to go with it. Take a look.
Men are trash, and maybe you're a raccoon. Every boy you ever been with is a regret on your list.
You actually choreographed your own TikTok for your new single, Men Are Trash. Let's talk about the song first before we get into the TikTok dance. It's a banger. You did it again, but I need to know the inspiration behind this one, man.
I've been having a lot of fun with music recently. Like a lot of my older songs were more focused on like mental health and being kind of sad or upset. I was like, let's make something kind of memey and funny and try to change up what I'm doing exactly with music and like show that I'm having fun with it.
Mm. So was this about anyone in particular?
No, not.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of about myself being not a bad boy. I'm kind of like, I'm a pretty nice guy.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, who did you wrong is what I wanted to know, but it sounds like you were just trying to have some fun with it.
Exactly, yeah. None of my songs are ever directed towards anyone in a negative way. I wouldn't do that. I couldn't go and pinpoint and like.
Yeah, you're like, this best friend, it's Todd, isn't it? It's Todd.
It's Todd. Men is trash and it's Todd.
I love it. You have another single that you're dropping this week called Samurai. Talk to me about that song. What can fans expect?
Samurai is, out of all the weird things that I've been doing, Samurai is probably the weirdest thing. It's like it's so out there compared to the other songs that I've made. It's about not liking someone. I'm kind of pulling my roots from Vine as well, like to create like a relatable thing where it's like, it's a song where I'm saying, screw you, I really don't like you, sort of thing. And it's just odd.
I hear you are going to teach me a TikTok dance to Men Are Trash.
Yes, I will try my best to teach you. It took me a while. I made it up last night.
He ain't girl, I know. He ain't shit, still want him though. Men are trash, and maybe you're a raccoon.
It's very it's like on each beat you're doing something. It's like boom, 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 and then you puppet your leg up here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Living my no strings attached days right now, in sync. Okay, let's get it.
We were making fun of how it was kind of in sync related.
It's so in sync. I love it.
And then the next one is like you're up here, you're puppeteering, your feet are kind of pigeon-toed. Bring yourself up 4 times.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cross the leg, spin around.
Whoop.
Maybe you're a raccoon. There we go. And then it's the Unta Menipana dance that I just kind of stole. So it's here, here, up.
Do that one more time for me. Do that one more time.
Okay. Here, here,
Okay.
and then you do it again, here,
Woo! Oh,
here.
don't hurt him, Scotty.
And then it says something about stripping off your shirt. So you got to go like here, and then dance.
He ain't girl, I know. He ain't still want him though. Men are trash, and maybe you're a raccoon. Every boy you ever been with is a regret on your list. A waste of ever stripping out of
Hey!
Hey, we
I
did
never
it.
saw, but I thought I nailed it.
I think you nailed it. That was perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna do it for real on my TikTok and post it, and then I'll tag you, man, because I think you'll be impressed once you see my feet.
Hell yeah. Yeah. The feet that's what makes it, I think.
That's key. I love it, dude. Well, please keep doing more fun stuff like this, all right? We need it. I'm bored over here in quarantine, all right?
I'll try, man. Thank you.
Congratulations on the singles. If you guys haven't had a chance to stream Men Are Trash yet, it is available everywhere. And some Samurai too. I don't know about you, Cass, but I thought my TikTok moves were pretty good. They're getting good. Okay, I'm loving TikTok in quarantine.
You are doing in quarantine.
I'm like, give me more. Give me. I need to do a Britney routine next. I'm ready.
You know who I need on TikTok, to be honest with you?
Britney?
Well, yes, but also another pop star / country star, Casey Musgraves. Like, I feel like she would have one of the most creative TikTok accounts out there. Like or just her Instagrams are always so colorful and fun and glittery. And I just feel like she would take it to a whole new level. I feel like she's not maybe necessarily like the dance routine type and whatnot, but I feel like she could give us some good content. She's always thinking outside of the box. I mean, even today on Earth Day, she dropped a new rendition of Oh, What a World for us. I mean, she's God's gift to Earth. No pun intended.
Oh my God. She's here all day, folks. No, it's a beautiful rendition and also an amazing video, too. So we're going to play that for you guys on our way out. Thank you so much for watching ET Live at Home. Happy Earth Day. And, of course, a thank you to Cassie, DiLaura. And here is Casey Musgraves. Oh, What a World. Bye, guys.
Bye.